Next! Wedding cake. Peace Naturals. 27%. To be accurate, 27.11% THC. Batch number 2 again. Expires 7th of December 24. Batch number 2. I like that we've got, these are only the second batches it seems that is out over here and we're getting them. And I like that. Wedding cake. This has a huge write-up on MedBud. Vast. It's huge. It's going to take ages for me to read any of this out. Our facilities, Peace Naturals, their facility. Our facilities are certified under good manufacturing practices. The highest level of certification in the Canadian cannabis industry. Our commitment to you is that safety and transparency will always be our top priority for quality cannabis experiences. And that's just made me realise I should email these people and ask them why they've beta irradiated this. MC UK was saying on his Gastropop review that it's such a nice flower and it must have been ruined in some way by the irradiation. So why? Why have they done it? Why have they chosen to do that when they do release flower over here that has no irradiation? Now, I noticed someone in the comments saying that these companies radiate the bud when they found some mould on some of it, so they nuke the whole lot to make sure it's all dead. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. And if they were just growing it better, they wouldn't be getting mould. There's no need for mould. I mean, I know some plants are more susceptible to it, but if you're getting mould that often, you're doing something wrong. Anyway, shall we open this on camera? I've not opened the wedding cake yet. I've not tried it. This is supposed to be a sweet strain that packs a spicy aftermath. Just like marriage. Great for calming down and going out or even doing nothing. I mean, that's just everything. It's great for doing everything. Or the ideal People Watchers strain was bred by an unknown creator from prestigious parents of cherry pie and Girl Scout cookies. High THC rates. It's sometimes called pink cookies. Its most commonly accepted lineage is cherry pie and Girl Scout cookies, but some seed banks suggest that it's actually a triangle mince phenotype. These guys believe it's more likely cherry pie and GSC genetics because of how the parents both have landrace sativa strains like Durban poison in them, and wedding cake leans more towards indica, and like GSC has leaves that are both dark and light green with dense buds and numerous sugary crystals. This looks interesting terpene-wise, quite a range. Neuromuscular regulation is a term that gets tossed around, meaning that wedding cake can help people with depression and reduce symptoms related to muscular sclerosis and fibromyalgia. I've got Tourette's, I can smell it from here. I've got Tourette's, so it'd be nice if this helps. This looks completely different from the space cake and the GMO cookies. The space cake and the GMO cookies are really small buds, not even anywhere near me. I could smell it as soon as I opened the tub. These are very different looking buds. These are proper looking buds. Wow. Okay. Oh, that is nicely fruity, slightly pineapple-y, but with hints of something more savoury underneath. But there's definitely a pineapple-y, grapefruity, more pineapple, I'd say. I don't know, maybe smells a bit more than the space cake did. Okay, yeah, that's definitely got... It doesn't smell as much of cherry as the black cherry punch does, but the fruit smell that's there is lovely, and it's not overly... It's not cleaning product fruit smell, which is one that makes me feel slightly nauseous. Nauseous? This is a pleasant fruit smell. This is more like sweets, a sweet fruit smell. Okay, well, that's a first look done. That's a first look now, first impressions done. This video won't get penalised because there's going to be no bud in it. Wedding cake doesn't have the most stimulating aroma. It's not a blast of vanilla sweetness like you'd expect, but a much more low-key mix of earth and flower scents with sweet tones underneath. The flour is doughy and sour, almost like sourdough bread. The strain works wonders for users who want to control their nerves or anxiety. Then we go back to the neuromuscular regulation. Wedding cake is easily recommendable for those who can handle the THC content. It doesn't have a strong or memorable flavour, but its resistance in the ground and in your mouth has made it a favourite amongst growers and users alike. Terpenes favour humulene at the top, whereas the pie chart has caryophyllene at the top. Like almost half of it is caryophyllene, but the write-up says that it's humulene. It's a woody and spicy terpene that gives a lot of strains a unique taste of earth and pepper. In less prestigious amounts is limonene and terpinolene. Limonene gets mentioned, limonene gets mentioned and is in the pie chart. Basically, the pie chart has nearly half caryophyllene and the rest are split pretty equally between myrcene, limonene, linalool and humulene, whereas the write-up is only mentioning limonene and terpinolene, which doesn't even get a look in on the pie chart. I wonder how much the write-up and the pie chart actually mean anything at all. Beta irradiated, cultivated and produced by Northern Green Canada, that do the other Peace Naturals range. Now, I noticed on the Peace Naturals website they do a bunch of CBD products as well, which you can buy direct from them. 27%, $8.50 a gram. let's have a look at the bud itself.